Hey everyone, it's Jonathan here, founder of Driving Academy. In today's video, we're going to be talking about 3 different tips on how you should be driving at night as a CDL driver. So once you actually get your CDL license, you have freedom. And that's what we're here to help a million people get on the road to freedom. And one of the freedoms that truck drivers actually have the ability to do is decide, okay, am I going to be a daytime driver or a nighttime driver? Depending on the company you're with, they might be restrict you on which times of the day you can drive, but a lot of drivers actually choose to drive at night. And there's a lot of different reasons why they do that. One of the main reasons why they do it is because it's going to be less traffic and they can probably get a lot more done in a much shorter amount of time when it comes to traveling in miles, assuming that they are driving safely, of course, right? That being said, the cons of actually driving at night is it messes up your entire schedule when it comes to your body itself. Imagine going on a flight and kind of going to the other side of the world and how many days it's going to take you to adjust. I mean, I went to Africa and I think it took me like 3 or 4 days to fully adjust, and I kept waking up at like 3 o'clock in the morning over there simply because my body was saying, oh, hey, it's time to wake up. And now when you start switching to becoming a nighttime driver, it makes the same exact thing because now you're fighting your body's intentions. That being said, if you choose to become a nighttime driver, here's going to be 3 different tips on how to stay alert and stay safe. Tip number 1 is going to be make sure that you're actually blocking out time to sleep, because when you are a nighttime driver, a lot of times you're kind of going to be doing things during the day itself, and then all of a sudden you can't really sleep. So if you do want to be a nighttime driver, that means you have to be sleeping during the day, which means you have to become somewhat of a vampire. The good thing is if you look at the inside of this cab right over here, this cab can be completely pitch black even during the day as long as you have the right equipment inside there, right? So the best sleeping habits are going to be make sure that you actually have a schedule, set an alarm to actually go to sleep, and try to get at least 8 hours of sleep during the day itself, and try to keep it as consistent as possible. Don't keep switching this around because it's going to take even longer for your body to adjust to the time period and to the time change itself. There's drivers who exclusively just sleep during the day and then drive at night, but it has taken them a few days or a few weeks to fully get their bodies used to this new schedule. So understand that you have to be extremely strict on your bedtime, which means you need an alarm not to wake up, but an alarm to actually go to sleep. And some people, they like to do it right after their shift. Some people like to kind of work a few hours after their shift and then go to sleep after. Everyone's going to be a little bit different, but really block time out for sleeping. And some of the coolest sleeping techniques out there are going to be making sure that everything is pitch black and making sure that the room is a little bit cooler, right? So if it's not pitch black, if you can't get anything pitch black, get one of those eye masks on there. So then you can actually just sleep nice and comfortably. And now the other thing that you should be aware of is there's new technology out there that can actually enhance your sleep and make you go into a deeper sleep. So there's a whole bunch of wearables like the Whoop and the Oura Ring that you can start tracking your sleep. But there's something called Newcom that I use every now and again. And anytime that I'm feeling super tired and I need to get a good night's rest, I'll put this on, and pretty much what it does is it adds extra sound frequencies and it goes into your brain and it kind of imitates the same exact frequencies that your brain needs in order to actually go to sleep. And from you're just hearing like this nice meditation sound that's going to help you fall asleep itself, but you're going to wake up feeling amazing. I mean, it's a cool app out there, and it's definitely something that we're going to be talking about more. If you want more information on that, comment below on the videos, and then we can show you separate hacks on how to sleep, especially during the day. Tip number 2 is going to be stay hydrated. So in order to stay alert, one of the main things that you have to do is stay hydrated as a nighttime driver. Because nighttime drivers, again, you're going to be focusing on this, and a lot of times we're not used to drinking throughout the night. Our bodies are used to sleeping at night. So that being said, make sure that you're staying hydrated. And now when I mean hydrated, I don't mean coffee. Coffee or tea technically dehydrates you instead of hydration. Hydration is simply just putting H2O into your body to lubricate the entire body and fill up your bloodstream with water to make sure things are moving smoothly. Coffee will keep you up potentially, will keep you alert, but it's not going to get you hydrated. That being said, if you are drinking a lot in the beginning, you might be afraid, what am I going to do when I have to go to pee? I have to be a truck driver. I can't just stop at a rest stop every single time to pee. Well, that's where a nice empty bottle of Gatorade is going to be your best friend, at least in the beginning. Because what's going to happen is when you start hydrating yourself a lot more, your body's going to start detoxing much faster. You're going to start peeing more often. But you're going to get to a point, as long as you stay consistent, where all of a sudden your body's going to start absorbing the water that you are drinking, as long as it's pure, clean water. And now you're going to have to go to the bathroom a lot less because now you're actually absorbing stuff instead of just cleaning your body out. So super, super important in order to stay alert, stay hydrated. The third and final tip when it comes to driving at night is going to be try to remove distractions as much as possible. So nighttime driving, we want to stay alert, we want to make sure things are going well, but you do have to watch out for the highway hypnosis. So this is especially big at nighttime. So you're driving down the road, down the highway, and all of a sudden you see all these reflective things that are flashing out of your lights. For instance, the white lines on the road can kind of give you that highway hypnosis. I know, I've been there before. And all of a sudden you don't really know what's a car, or what's a deer, or what's the actual highway itself. So when you actually add extra distractions to it, like your phone or messing with this or messing with that, it's going to make things a lot more difficult to actually concentrate. So you want to avoid as many distractions as possible. Especially in the transition period of becoming a nighttime driver, you want to make sure that you're taking regular breaks as well. So every 2 hours or so, get out of the truck, get some fresh air, you might open up the window, do whatever you got to do to really kind of just reset your body, because you have to retrain the entire nervous system of your body on when to sleep and when to be awake. It's not going to be easy to do for this transition, but the main 3 tips are going to be make sure that you're actually scheduling a time to sleep. So set that alarm right now and go to sleep at a certain time of day that you want to sleep. Make sure it's pitch black. Make sure you're staying hydrated the entire night because you're going to be sleeping during the day. And then number 3, make sure you avoid distractions like cell phones and anything like that, and really just focus on the road and being safe, because especially at night, visibility drops a lot, which means you really have to watch out for those tight corners, or if you're going up mountains or anything like that, you're not going to be able to see everything that you can during the day, and it makes a huge difference. I hope that this content was able to help you out. If you do value it, make sure you like the video and subscribe down below itself. And if you are looking to get your CDL license and you want some nighttime training, the cool thing is we have 2 ways that we help our students get nighttime training. Way number 1 is we're open all the way till 9 o'clock at night. So our last class is from 5 to 9, which means the students there can actually get some nighttime training going on there. And then 2 is we have our state-of-the-art truck driving simulators. So on those simulators, we can give people years of experience within just a few days of training by changing all the different scenarios. Nighttime driving, daytime driving, snow driving, mountain driving, city driving, and everything else in between. That's why companies love hiring our students, simply because of the quality of training that we give them during the actual training program itself. So if you're interested in getting yourself a CDL license, check out our website, cdldrivingacademy.com. Thanks and have a great day. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. If you want to get your CDL license, you know where to go. Check out our website, cdldrivingacademy.com, right over there. And if you like this video, you'll definitely like this video right over here. So make sure you check that out. But before anything else, make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you soon.